Early in the morning,
What's going on, the people? Them it's your boy Cam Topical Juice, and it's currently early in the morning. So I've got a bit of bags under my eyes, but wow, guys, I've got two big, massive videos to drop today. This one's all about Gunna. Gunna. Why it have to be him, Gunna, not Wanna? Ah, man, this is broken my heart. But Gunna has snitched. Now, I'm gonna break down how this is a snitch, right? Some people are defending him. Of course, people are biased. The same way people are biased for Meg Thee Stallion, people are biased for this person, people are biased for that person. They're gonna be biased for Gunna, saying, listen, he didn't snitch. Look at this. He said that this and that, and he's not actually... Bro, Gunna snitched. Now, listen, I'm a civilian. Would I snitch? 100%. I'm singing. You know what I'm saying? Singing, as I said, Mariah on Christmas Day. You know what I'm saying? But he's allegedly not. Do you understand? When you rap the way Gunna raps, when you associate yourself with big famous gangs the way Gunna does, it's frowned upon to do what he's just done. So if you're a gangbanger, be a gangbanger. Stick to the rules. Tattoo the code on your chest. Yeah? If you're a civilian, sing all you want. Be Mariah on Christmas Day all you want. But he is a alleged gangbanger. Do you understand? So I don't rate Gunna for this. I'm not gonna lie to you. However, am I still gonna listen to Gunna's music? Of course. I'm not involved. I ain't got no beef. So let's get straight into this video, guys. Like the video for me, hit the bell to be notified for me, smash that subscribe button for me, merchandise in the description. You feel me? You know the vibes, man. So Gunna was originally charged with racketeering and RICO charges, which, if you know crime, they're one of the biggest charges you can get. They were created basically to make sure you can get the kingpins of an organization. So you can, if you can show that, this person was directly linked to this crime and this person had a link to that crime, and it was all in the kind of benefit of the gang, you can get charged with RICO. So if you get charged with RICO, it's not a good situation. Like you're going to jail, most likely, unless you plea, right? So it looks like Gunna's taken a plea deal. But his plea deal has basically given him 1 year in jail, which has now been reduced to like 6-7 months. And then the rest is on house arrest, or suspended sentence, sorry. The rest is suspended sentence, so he gets to live life. So basically he's free. With time served, he's already out. So people are questioning, you know, how did you get out? It's a RICO. Thugger ain't out. You're out. The rest of them ain't out. How are you out? This is where we get a statement from Gunna. So this is what you can see on your screen right now. This is a statement from Sergio Kitchens, aka Gunna. It said, when I became affiliated with YSL in 2016, I did not consider it a gang. More like a group of people from Metro Atlanta who had common interests and an artistic aspirations. He's not snitching here, I think that's fine. My focus of YSL was entertainment, rap artists who wrote and performed music that exaggerated and glorified urban life in the black community. I also think that's fine, downplaying it. While I have agreed to always be truthful, I want to make it clear that I have not made any statements, have not been interviewed, have not cooperated, and not agreed to testify or be a witness for or against any party in the case, and have absolutely no intention of being involved in the trial process in any way, which is obviously what an alleged gangster is going to say, but still it's not really making sense. I have chosen to end my own RICO case with an Alford plea, and end my personal ordeal by publicly acknowledging my association with YSL. An Alford plea in my case is the entry of a guilty plea to the one charge against me, which is in my best interest, while at the same time maintaining my innocence towards the same charge. I love and cherish my association with YSL Music and always will. I look at this as an opportunity to give back to my community and educate young men and women that gangs and violence only lead to destruction. Now guys, first things first, how does that make sense? You plead guilty to the charge against you while also maintaining your innocence against the very same charge. Guys, by default, that already doesn't make sense. Why is Gunna getting that opportunity? Why can't Thugger get that opportunity? Why can't somebody else get that opportunity? I think it's a bit weird. How do you plead guilty to something while also saying you're innocent of that same crime? Now guys, I was looking at that thinking, you know what? Yeah, I've never heard of this Alford plea, but yeah, Gunna's not a snitch. He just got out. Yeah, Gunna, yeah. But guys, you know your boy's got sources, inside scoops.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am. Guys, that was just a short clip of Gunna in the courtroom taking his plea. In that plea, you categorically hear him say that YSL is a gang and he has personal knowledge of people that have done crimes. I could have played the whole clip, but I'm just going to read out the rest of the thing. As you can see on your screen right now, during Gunna's court appearance Wednesday, the judge read out the stipulations of the plea agreement that Gunna then responded to. The rapper swore that he has personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang, but seemed to distance himself from YSL, the gang, versus YSL, the label. I recognise, accept and deeply regret that my talent and music indirectly furthered YSL, the gang, to the detriment of my own community. Gunna acknowledged on the signed statement, YSL as a gang must end. Gunna also attested in the plea deal that he was in a car with Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams, when officers pulled them over and found hydrocodone, methamphetamine and a firearm inside. According to the plea agreement, Gunna claimed the gun and drugs weren't his. It's unclear if anyone else was in the car at the time. Fam, it just said that Young Thug was in the car with him at the time. So him basically saying that the gun and drugs wasn't his, by default, is saying it's Thuggers. I know people are gonna wanna do mental gymnastics to see how this isn't snitching, but guys, this is snitching. Let me break it down to you. As I said, if you're a civilian, snitch all you like. When you're a gangbanger, and you've got songs saying you take it to trial and beat it at trial, you've literally got songs called I'll Take It to Trial, I think, Gunna, and you're singing about YSL as a gang, you're snitching, bro. Because their whole argument, YSL's whole argument is they're not a gang. They're not a gang, they are a music label. Now what Gunna has done is he has confirmed the parameters of their case. Yeah? The precedent's set now. YSL is a gang. Not only YSL is a gang, you have personal knowledge of crime that they've done, and you're putting that in signed statement. Now guys, I'm not a lawyer. I'm a smart as one, but I'm not a lawyer. And I was looking into this Alford plea. It's likely that due to his plea deal, the stipulations of his plea deal is that he has to come back and testify. I know he said in his statement, yeah, I'm not gonna testify, I'm not cooperating. I mean, you had to cooperate to get this plea, bro. You had to. You know what I'm saying? You had to. But doing some reading, one of the stipulations of an Alford plea is that you have to testify later down the line if necessary, if called upon. So if called upon, you have to come in and say what you know and defend and basically snitch on the stand. So again, I don't know that for a fact, but that's what I've read. So it's not looking good, brev. Yeah, sniper out on all digital platforms, brev. It's not looking good, brev. You feel me? Now again, he might not have said Thugger's name, he might not have said Jeffrey Williams in any of the testimonies or whatever, or any of the plea deals, but him categorically saying that the gun and drugs weren't his, by default, it has to be Thugger's, bro. They were both found in the car. Now, how does that help Thugger's case? Because Thugger can still beat that somehow. He can still beat that somehow and say, oh, you know, it wasn't either of ours and it was someone else's and, you know, whatever. He can somehow beat that. But it's not looking good, bruv. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you lot in the next video. Peace.